What's up, guys? Welcome back to FC26 manager mode. But we're here starting up another manager mode. But we are here in the Saudi League. Yes, we're jumping to this league. I enjoy watching this league in real life. You can watch a lot of their games on their YouTube channel, even if they're not live. But you can go on there and watch the ones that were live at one point and watch highlights and stuff like that. But one of these teams right here we're controlling, and Al Nassr is my favorite Saudi team. You know, they're the team I got big into, I think, probably a couple years ago when I'm starting to, get into all these other leagues around the world and stuff like that. But Al Nassr, one of the teams that I really liked. They're really good, probably one of the best Saudi Arabia teams in the world. And if you haven't watched the AFC Champions League Elite, Champions League, I think 2 or Champions League Elite 2. It's one of them orders, and then the Champions League Challenge League, I believe, is their third tier. Kind of like the same system the Europa League, or the European leagues do. But the Asian football is very fun to watch. I enjoy Asian football. All them countries that you really don't know a lot about. A lot of them players you probably don't know a lot about. But yeah, Japan soccer is awesome. I love Japan soccer. I want to try to figure out how to watch some Chinese soccer. Really the only Chinese teams that you can watch if they're in the Champions League. Any of the Asia team tournament games. And then, of course, I love the South Korean League. FC Seoul is my team. I'm not sure how good Tokyo is doing right now, but FC Tokyo was the team I started rooting for. Japan is definitely a very fun sport. Definitely want to get into their baseball. But anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. But the Saudi League, definitely a fun league to check out. If you haven't checked out any of the AFC Champions League, any of the 3 leagues that they're doing, you definitely should. They are very fun. And I believe the next round, I believe it's in knockout stages. So I think they're kind of in the same time frame as the European Champions League and Europa League and Conference League. But anyway, we're here with Al Nassr. Let's go ahead and jump into our squad. Got 38 players right now. Definitely trying to build this team up more. But I say we have a pretty good team for being in the Saudi League. One of our really good young players here from Qatar. Not even trying to say his name, but 18 years old. Inter Miami is interested, and I believe I'm trying to loan him out so he can develop and everything like that. So hopefully we can get him loaned out and stuff like that. And then we have a young Saudi Arabian born player right here. He's out on loan right now. This dude from Colombia is really good. Definitely want to keep developing him because, of course, we still have Ronaldo on their team. Once Ronaldo retires, I think Duran here is definitely going to be the big player here from Colombia. But yeah, we have this guy from Qatar out on loan right now. He has pretty good potential. So I definitely want to try to develop him. He's 22. Hopefully we can get him, within the next couple of seasons, get him up to the high 60s. Try to get him some playing time. And of course, we already talked about Ronaldo. This guy, I can't remember what country that is, but he's out on loan playing at Sheffield United. So he is in England trying to develop. So hopefully, I believe Champions League. So hopefully he gets playing time out there. We did sign Alexis Vega. We did sign quite a few, I think a few Mexican players onto this team. He's a real good player. He's our starting left midfielder, left wing. So he's definitely going to be a big part of this building process of Al Nassr trying to bring championships to this team. And of course we have Wesley here, Brazilian. He's a real good young player. Definitely try to get him some playing time. And then Alger here. He's out on loan right now. And then this guy from Qatar, he's playing in the Italian league. So hopefully he develops good, and we'll see how well he can develop for us. We have Angelo here, so a couple good Brazilian-born players that I really want to develop. This guy, I don't know, 25. Hopefully he can try to develop a little more, be a good bench player for us. And I want to keep this team Saudi heavy, but also scout all over, Asia, the Middle East. Probably go down to Africa too. Probably South America can go down to. Basically the areas I want to go to. I know the Saudi League does try to pull in the European names as well, or European countries as well. So we'll definitely see what we can do. This guy right here, I'm not sure how to say his name. But we did move him to right mid, 31, but he's still developing. He wants a transfer request. I don't know why. I'm trying to offer him a new contract, but now it will. I'll see you in a sec. All right, he's happy now. He don't want a transfer request. We fixed his contract. That's all he wanted. But he was Cam. We moved him to right midfielder, so he will be our starting right midfielder. Of course, we got to have the Portuguese players on this team. Ronaldo, try to get some Portuguese players on this team, and he's definitely one of our top ones as well. A couple of good Cams out on loan as well. And, of course, Flex. I'm not sure how to say his name, but he is one of my favorite Portuguese players right now. I can't really say his name. American, so we're not good with, names. But he's our starting Cam. Definitely have a lot of high hopes for him. And then we did sign Tony Frunk here. I don't know what flag that is. Probably Slovakia, somewhere around there. But free agent, definitely going to be our backup Cam. A real good player. Hopefully we can develop him a bit more. We got Marcel Ruiz here, one of our starting CDMs. We needed some good CDMs, so we brought in the Mexican, 25 years old. Al Jabbar here. Hopefully he can try to develop, playing in India with the East Bengals. So hopefully he develops. He should definitely get playing time on that team. So hopefully he can develop good for us. Ahmed here. Hopefully he can develop as well for us. We did sign the Moroccan free agent. He is a big dude, 6'3", 180, but he's tall and pretty muscular. As a backup CDM, going to be one of our bench CDMs, 19 years old. So hopefully he develops very good for us. Definitely want to do some scouting in Africa. And then this guy right there, a veteran, a Saudi Arabian player. Just a guy who comes off the bench for us. I don't know, we may try to transfer him. He's 29. We could definitely try to get a profit for him. But for right now, he will work for us. I think he is our backup because I think this guy is also our starter. So we do have a young starter in there as well. We do have Reyes here. He is our starting right back. Very good player from Mexico. So yeah, he definitely a player we want to develop and keep on this team for years to come. And this guy, veteran right back here. I think he's one of our backups from Saudi Arabia. So yeah, well, if he starts declining, probably a transfer list option. Of course, one of our top players is Mohammed here from France. So definitely a good player for us. We have a 29-year-old out on loan at Athletic Club. So he's playing in La Liga. So I guess we'll see what happens. Maybe we can bring him back and maybe try to transfer him out. We'll see, but a pretty good bench player there. And then Montez here, he is our backup center back, 29 years old. So it will be our third center back pretty much. Definitely try to develop him as much as we can. He is 29, so definitely got to try to see if he develops before we try to think about transferring him. This guy from Spain, once he starts, declining, probably a good time to transfer list him. Excuse me, fuck. Boy, yeah, definitely one of our key veteran players on this team. Couple of young left backs here. Got a couple of them out on loan. This guy, I really hope to bring him back after he's done on loan. Hopefully really good. He's one of the pretty decent real-life Saudi Arabian players. 65 overall, 23 years old, so definitely would like to bring him into more of a, maybe a rotation type of role. Do have this guy, 26 years old, definitely a pretty good player as well for us. Well, I believe he is our sub guy. And then we have a couple Saudi Arabian goalkeepers out on loan. This guy is huge, 6'8", almost 200 pounds. I think playing in Germany, so hopefully he can develop and yeah, get some good playing time over there because I really want to develop him. 6'8", this dude would be a monster in between the net. And then this guy, I think he has really good potential, but he's a lot smaller. But he's got good potential, so we'll see what happens there. This guy, our backup goalkeeper, we have a pretty good backup goalkeeper. Try to get him some playing time throughout the season. And, of course, our star goalkeeper from Brazil, Benito. This dude's good. May look at him in our River Plate manager mode. Would be a player we look at right here. But, yeah. 38 players right now. So I definitely want to fill out the squad with some young players. Well, we can go ahead and jump to our youth academy, see some of our youth players. Of course, we're going Saudi Arabia heavy, probably always scouting there. But definitely want to try to scout all over the place and try to find, a couple of them decent players from, countries you really probably won't scout or really hear of that much in the soccer world. But definitely a few players. These goalkeepers, could be some good backup goalkeepers. Or hell, even some good starting goalkeepers in some leagues. So yeah, our youth academy right now, right there. I think we have a scout in Saudi, scout in Morocco, and then a scout in India. Those are our countries we're scouting right now. You can go ahead and check out the standings because we are in the knockout rounds of the Asian Champions League. But we're about to be starting off the season here. Some teams already have, but we're about to play our first game in the Saudi League. Men's International Cup is going on. Germany won. So what, is this the World Cup? The U.S. Man, I hope so, bro. Hopefully we can get the Saudi job. The third place game. England won. We defeated England, and Germany defeated Portugal. Did Saudi even make it? I believe Saudi is in in the game. Qatar. Like Saudi didn't even make it. Pretty sure they are in the game as the national team, but we'll see. If they are, that's definitely a goal for our manager. But the Asia Continental, we're in the quarterfinals. So I guess basically the knockout stages. We will be taking on Dunjun Hana. I believe that is a Korean team. And then Shengdong. They are a Chinese team taking on an Australian team. And then Al Shahab, I believe that's either Saudi or India, but I'm pretty sure that's Saudi, taking on a Korean team. And then Al Halal, I probably butchered that. I think one of the biggest rivals of Al Nassr, I'm pretty sure, and taking on Shanghai Port. They are a Chinese team. So these are the last 8 teams remaining. If you want to see the group stages, right here, we dominated. We did not lose any of our group stage games. See, I believe in real life they still do group games. So that's the only difference between the European and Asia competition. The European, they don't have it. It's like league phases now. That they changed it, but in the Asia Champions League, it's still group stages. Alright, it's been like 15 minutes of recording, and we're not even in the game yet. Well, let's see our manager right here, Ali Omar. He's from Saudi Arabia, so that Saudi Arabia manager job would be very special to him. Well, let's check out our starting team sheet right now. Starting lineup. Of course, Ronaldo up at top striker. Vega left mid. The other Portuguese guy at cam. And then the other one at right mid. You know, we are not going to have... Well, what's his face? We're going to have him come up. And he will be our other CDM starting over him. So Luis and our Moroccan player at our CDMs. Reyes at left back. Our Spanish guy at center back. Our French guy at the other center back spot. And then the veteran right back playing over there. And then these are our bench guys. Well, Benito in as goalkeeper. Our Colombian striker, Angelo Frank Alcabar. I probably butchered that. Montez, this guy, and then our goalkeeper right here. I'll definitely get Wesley in as well. He'll probably jump in every so often as well. But yeah, that is our lineup right there, our team sheet. Ronaldo, basically every I can't remember. He's basically doing all of these. He's free kicks, penalties. Struggling to speak right now. And then Flex will be our corner taker guy. And these are all of the guys set up in their position. Set pieces. Ronaldo taking all the set pieces. I was butchering it, but... Alright, I think we're ready to jump into this game. Let's go ahead and jump in and kick off the first game of the Saudi League. I believe we are at home taking on Al Fayha.
A new
beginning. All right, here we go.
Match day of the season and a keen sense of optimism enveloping everyone. Who will come out on top? Stay tuned. We'll have all the
kicking off
for you live
the Saudi League.
TV.
Probably one of the biggest leagues in all of Asia. Probably Japan, China, Korea, all up there as well.
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, and looking forward very much to getting tactical insights from my commentary partner, Sue Smith. And you can really sense the anticipation in the crowd ahead of kickoff with their respective league seasons about
Welcome
to
Al Nassr Stadium. Not sure what their stadium name is in real life.
Game of the season, you can just feel the excitement around the place. This is a team that's capable of challenging again. They've got so much quality throughout. They've got a real winning mentality.
We did win the league last year.
Than a result here today.
So we are defending champions. We're defending our championship this season. We're trying to win the Asia Champions League as well.
3-1. A lot of coaches are adopting this nowadays, as it does give you those two holding players, while you've still got plenty of threat from the wide wingers.
Well, I definitely think we have a good team to repeat and win the league.
Well, it looks
3-5-2.
3-5-2, very compact in midfield, which should help provide some protection for the three centre-backs, while still offering plenty of service to the front men.
But I also think we have a very good team to win the Champions League as well. It's the ultimate goal, win this league again, to win as many trophies. There's only 2 trophies that we can win. I don't know if there's a domestic, tournament. They don't have one in this game, so trying to win both trophies that we can in this game, in this league. And all right, Ronaldo, captain's armband. Let's get the season kickoff on the way.
Every reason to believe this should be a cracker.
Have a really good team.
Vega.
We built something good here.
The pass was very much on.
Yeah, a bit too much.
Not sure what that was.
Attack looks promising.
And the Frenchman.
No chance perhaps.
Oh.
And not quite directing it on target.
Nah, it's not a bad attempt. That struck it well, but the keeper
Dude just
shifted
took
his
it
feet
himself.
quickly and would have saved it, I'm sure.
Definitely got high hopes for our goalkeeper. Definitely think we got one of the best goalkeepers in the league.
And good work to regain possession.
Great play
Strong
by our
challenge.
young CDM. Only 19 years old. At least he's close to home. Morocco
And it took a little nick before it went
ain't
over
that
the
far
top
away
line.
from Saudi
So throw in
Arabia.
here.
Great tackle
The throw
there
in it's going to be.
from our veteran left back.
Takes the shot. But the goalkeeper didn't have to work quite as hard as I thought he might initially.
There we go. Vega.
Find the right pass.
Great ball.
Takes aim.
Ah,
And a little too close to the keeper in the end.
our young CDM trying to get his first goal of his career. Not a good ball there. We're struggling right now.
Well, this could really help the cause.
Damn it, dude. Oh, what a save. What a tackle.
What about the opportunity from earlier? Let's have another look now, shall we?
We're not starting off good.
Now sending it in.
Great play by our goalkeeper.
The goalkeeper rising up to claim it.
There we go.
Vega.
Vega.
He's in with a chance.
Into Ronaldo. Right in the middle of the field. Ronaldo kicks off the season with the first goal for Al Nassr. Who else but the veteran, one of the greatest players of all time. Definitely one of the greatest Portuguese players.
Poor defending. They're just chasing shadows. And then to leave the keeper in a 2v1 situation, he had absolutely no chance.
Who else but Ronaldo?
1-0 the score. And he's in.
Oh my gosh!
Another one.
Portuguese, the Portuguese!
No wonder they're celebrating.
What a shot! Top left corner of the box.
Well, here we can see it again. And a simple
Great ball to
finishing
Ronaldo.
maybe, but it's all about
Ronaldo
movement in the box.
playing it
To
off.
find that yard or two of space.
Not being
That's what makes it
selfish.
an easy finish in the end.
Giving chances to the young players on this team.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Delightful pass.
Ah!
And alarmingly, that is a long way off target.
Vega took it. Not a bad cross. Just could not get the ball. They curved back in. Great pass in there. What a tackle. Ronaldo.
Throw following that challenge.
Like 41 years old and still playing like that. Great tackle.
Well, they couldn't keep possession. Might be a chance here.
What a save! Ronaldo with the rebound.
But the keeper left to wonder what his defenders were doing.
So, what the hell were the defenders doing? Al Nassr fans going crazy.
It's all about making sure you anticipate what could happen. It's a good shot towards the far post. The goalkeeper manages to get something on it, but it's brilliant how he reacts, and what a fantastic finish.
Goalkeeper can only do so much here.
Is this going to be a thrashing? 3-0 now. Vega. Ruiz.
Oh. Ruiz.
And taken cleanly by the goalkeeper.
Trying to get its first goal of the season. A player we brought in last transfer window. He took a shot. Oh my gosh. That was almost a goal.
Plenty of support here.
Oh damn.
Credit to him for trying it. Didn't miss by much.
Dude.
Well, for good measure, we can see it again. But
What
it's
a
really not over the line. Can be no debate on
What
that
a
one.
play by the center back.
Well, it's a brilliant attacking display. So much quality in the final third. And the finishes have been really clinical. The back line just doesn't have the answers. They need to organise themselves quickly, or this could be a heavy defeat for them.
Yes,
He's going for it again. Oh,
They come again.
that was close.
Keeper showing tremendous command.
Hey, we're trying to take some deep shots here. Why not?
And it's won by Aymeric Laporte.
Oh my gosh.
And I'll tell you
What a goal.
sort of
4 goals in
very few
31
players
minutes.
on
Great passing. Great everything. Al
Here we can
Nassr
see it
fans.
again, and he just hits this so sweetly. You knew as soon as he connected
That was
with
a
it
hell of a
this was
goal.
going in.
That power. Bam. Goalkeeper late with that reaction. Definitely got to mess with some sliders.
Just have to get on with it
I have
here,
some sliders
knowing that it
going,
is a gargantuan
but I definitely don't
task
think
facing
they're good enough.
them. Oh, look at this. A tremendous run. Perfect challenge.
But yeah, definitely. Oh shit. Got some YouTubers I watch mess with their sliders.
Great movement.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Now he has his hat trick.
That was a hell of a ball from our goalkeeper. Right to our right midfielder. Heads it forward to Ronaldo. And then Ronaldo right to our young
Here's the replay,
Cam.
and there's nothing the keeper can
And
do,
there's
to be
nothing
honest. Completely
the goalkeeper
exposed
can do
2-on-1,
right
and
there.
all he has to do is lay it off for the tap-in. It's far too easy.
5-0 in the
My
first
goodness,
half
it's so
right now.
one-sided. 5-0 in this match.
Great tackle there from Luis. Good ball.
That's a good-looking pass. Real chance. And
Was he
that's
onside?
tearing apart this
Oh my gosh,
defense.
Ronaldo.
They simply can't handle
Why are they playing 3 at the back? They need to have 5 at the back, bro.
Look at
Al
this
Nassr's
lovely
going
ball
off.
through. Really good
I don't know if
vision to set
Ronaldo
it
was
up.
onside,
And
but he
Ronaldo
was.
shows awareness to find himself 1v1 with the goalkeeper. He goes for power rather than precision, and the keeper just can't react in time.
Dude, what is happening with this game right now?
Out and out pasting. 6-0. Vega.
Ronaldo, they're leaving him wide open in the middle of the field, bro. What is happening?
It's one goal after another, and it speaks to
Sue.
the quality of that performance.
Why are they leaving him open right there in the middle of the field? Where is their center backs? These center backs are struggling.
Well, here's the goal again. What a ball this is. Good
Wide open. Where's their defensive midfield?
No hesitation at all. Just puts his foot through it. Rifles it.
Oh my gosh, bro. We might have to sim the rest of this game. It's 7-0. Alright, I'm gonna have to fuck with some sliders here.
And losing possession.
Why?
Good ball over the top.
Why are they leaving Ronaldo open in the middle of the field?
And met it well enough.
Wow, they finally saved something.
Almost at half-time, and they're making home advantage count, I think it's fair to say. Your thoughts?
Yeah, this has been a really
Alexis Vega.
Performance. They
Holy shit, dude, that almost went in.
Made some really good opportunities too, and I'm sure
that was a great save.
Going in at the break with this advantage.
Great save. That was not a bad shot by Vega.
Let's see about the delivery.
Right.
Well, the keeper made that
to the
relatively
goalkeeper.
Easy. In truth, it wasn't.
Yeah, definitely gonna think we gotta simulate the rest of this game. See what the computer can do on their own.
Fantastic ball.
What a ball to Vega. Ronaldo. Oh, great play. Goddamn center back finally doing something.
We've been waiting to find out. Now we know. A minimum of 3 added minutes here. This looks promising.
Oh, finally on the attack. Great. Great fucking tackle, bro. Block.
Joao Felix.
What a ball. Oh, shit. Oh, my gosh. Dude. 8-0 in the first half. 4 goals.
Well,
this passing. Bam. What a ball. What is that center back doing? Can't let the men get behind them. This goalkeeper is having probably the worst game of his life. Hell of a goal. Definitely going to simulate the second half to see what happens. See if AI can play against, why am I saying AI? Computer can play against each other.
Well, we're highlighting him for
hell of a game, Ronaldo, bro.
And giving the defenders headaches.
Yeah, being relentless today, hasn't he? Hitting the target from every angle, and he was clinical.
A massive way to kick off the season. The 2 Portuguese players have all the goals. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and jump the sim here. See what happens with the rest of this game.
Al-Sahafi. Al-Bishi.
Can they do anything here? Damn.
Oh, could be
oh damn. Oh damn. Oh, yes. Oh my god, even the computer is destroying them right now. Ronaldo with 5 goals.
Into position brilliantly. Skipping away.
Oh my gosh. Oh, they got it. Dude.
Joao Felix.
Oh shit. Oh my gosh, another goal. Holy shit, dude. 10-0. Felix and Ronaldo with 5 goals each. Can they do anything on offense? No. Oh, they get it back.
Plays with a positional sense.
Great defense.
Joao Felix.
Oh damn.
Distribution.
Oh damn. Oh damn. Oh damn. Gotta take those shots.
Attack looks on.
Can they put up something and not get goose egg? Nope. Great ball.
Vega.
Oh.
Take it away. Just 10 minutes to go.
Ronaldo! Another goal!
This time.
11-0. 6 goals for Ronaldo.
So
Holy shit.
restarted, but a real sense of inevitability about it now. Al-Bishi.
Can they do anything? Great save. They finally got something to go their way. But a great save by our goalkeeper. Not a great ball there.
And there goes the final.
11-0, bro. Oh my gosh, Ronaldo and Felix the whole time. What a game, bro. They put up 4 goals without me even playing. Al Nassr are definitely going to be a dangerous threat in the Saudi League, but all of Asia itself. That was an insane win there for Al Nassr. But we don't have to go far for our next matchup. We will be having our quarterfinal, both of our legs. Probably in the next episode, maybe we'll play a half of each game just to see what happened. But we are playing Dajang Hannah. Excuse me, fuck. Massive Asia Champions League game. And that is our next game, both of our next games. We will have a leagues game in between. But a cup game, both legs. Looks like we're at home for the first one, and then we head to South Korea for the next one. So yeah, I think we're going to fit both of those in the next episode. We'll probably play a half of each game. We are still in the summer transfer window, so we could definitely make some more moves. Could definitely maybe get a little bit better of a right back. But I feel like our team is great the way it is. That massive win, bro, was insane. In the first game, we put up 11 goals. That was insane. They definitely down here towards the bottom. Negative 11 in goals. Differentials. I probably butchered that. But yeah, it looks like we have 3 Saudi teams left in the Asia Continental Championship or Conference League or Champions League pretty much. Al Shahab is in there. Of course, we are Al Nassr. And then, of course, these guys. Well, yes. I think I'm done saying what I gotta say. I had a brain fart there for a second. But I think there is either 1 or 2 more face cam teams I want to start up. And then that will probably do it. I know I start up like close to 10 and then never really get that far into them. But I want to be able to play more of these. I have other sports games I really want to play as well. Just like Madden 26, that episode probably out before this one or after this. I'm not sure. But I got my other, sports I like as well. But soccer is definitely in like my top 3 favorite sports. Probably American football, baseball, and then soccer. Probably throw bowling in there as well. But I love all these sports. Soccer definitely one of them. But yeah, our next episode will be both legs of the Asia's Champions League. Trying to move on to the semifinals and win our first trophy. Well, win our second trophy as a manager. But yeah, anyway, hopefully you all enjoy. Let's grab all that fun shit. And I'll see you all on the next one.